Oh, hey, internet. I don't know if you can see the label of tonight's live stream, but I have titled this episode, because it's an episode show, as my son would say, Crisis Averted. If you're on my mailing list, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you're not on my mailing list, you should join it, because then you get the inside scoop of all the things that stress me out. Bex Renner, hey! So I think I'm gonna start with a little song and wait for some more people to join, and then I can even talk about this morning's crisis, because I'm actually kind of scared too, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Great-grandma's chair is still standing, dusty thing but proud. Her piano strings still singing, out of tune but loud. 100 years once more, maybe modern hearts aren't meant to last. We just hold on till we're past the pain it brings, and we're all just broken things. Ooh. It's my grandpa's old jalopy. You still can't turn it on. Out the door and down the road, can't stop us once we're gone. 100 years living, and it still wants more. Maybe modern hearts aren't meant to last. We just hold on till we're past the pain it brings, and we're all just broken things. Hey Jeannie, I thought I was tough wearing an old punk rock t-shirt. Hey Katie, I thought I was tough till I knew what it meant to hurt. My granddad stood there stoic as a wall. I wonder if he felt pain at all. Well, of course he did. He was just a little kid back when we don't talk about it. Ooh. Hey. Oh, it's Monday, and it's been, I think that I've had all the feelings today that a person could have. Like, I've run the gamut of emotions. And I woke up earlier than usual at like 6:50. That is very early for me, and the emotions started then. So all that to say, like, it feels like a straight up miracle that I am here tonight on the internet. And I'm going to bring Scott on, and we're going to talk about all the things. Hey. You get your headphones working.
I got these headphones working, these big clunky guys.
There's a tiny bit of echo of myself that I can hear, but it's so faint that maybe nobody else can hear it. And so let us know if you notice it in the comments. I think that I think we can forge ahead. Maybe I just have like really super hearing or something.
What do you mean? You could be a superhero. Yeah, can we talk about how the day started, which was I came back from my morning exercise.
No, my day started before your morning exercise.
I recognize that, but I want to talk about what I saw when I came home, because maybe there'll be a song that will come out, but I don't know. But
well, I think I know what you're going to say, because it started before what you saw.
Okay. Well, I walked in to you on the couch, giving me the hand wave, saying, I've got just a few minutes left in this movie that is attached to my book, the book that you have been reading meticulously for weeks, maybe?
3 days, 4 days, maybe a week. Maybe a week.
I felt like a week. I guess I've only been paying attention for seems like a week. Tears streaming down your face as you
I think I had the ugly cry face at this point. I think it was like that.
And my first and it was, what's the name of the book?
Where the Crawdads Sing.
And my very important question: you told me that it was emotional, and you told me that it was a murder, and you told me that it was a really, really great book, really excellent book. My only question to you is, what does a crawdad sound like? After spending hours upon hours with this in multiple different venues, formats, and your answer was, I have no idea. I don't know. So you read a book. Yeah, what do they sound like?
The crawdads actually singing is more of like a poetic thing that they say 3 times in the book. It's not like we're not searching for crawdads or anything.
Okay.
And so here's the thing. This was such a great book.
So it's not like a cartoon where they're singing and dancing.
No.
It's not Disney-ish.
No, not even a little bit. Listen, my friend Nikki gave me this book. She said, you have to read it. And I had just finished like a tome, and this was thinner. I was like, okay, I could use something light. And it captured me from the get-go. And it just had such a beautiful way of eliciting emotion from the reader. And also, it's like all takes place on the beach. There's a lot of seashells, which is, right up my alley. So anyway, I finished reading the book last night, and then I got up before our child did, and so I got to watch the movie this morning. And I hadn't even started crying yet. Like, the movie wasn't making me feel anything that I knew. But then I went and I started making my eggs. And then I started thinking, like, oh, my grandma taught me how to make eggs. And then I started weeping the first time. Like, I don't even think it was the movie. I was just emotional from the get. And then the movie got that out of me, right? And then the movie ended. And it's right as the movie ended, I picked up my phone for the first time in the day. It may have been like 11 a.m., 11:30. And it's just a barrage of notifications from Facebook saying that all of my accounts have been restricted and I can't live stream anymore and I can't run ads anymore. And I'm like, what did I even do? Like, I don't post anything that violates this. Anyway, so it's obviously resolved now. It took up about 5 hours of my time today. That's why.
I was gonna say let's put a pin in that. I say sing a crawdad inspired song. What is your most crawdad inspired song? Sing something that makes me think of crawdad.
You stop with that. Listen, why don't you do some research while I sing? I maybe should have done this before I read the book. Google what a crawdad is, okay? And what I want to know is, can you eat it like a shrimp? And then we'll rendezvous back here.
All right.
I'm sorry. It just tickles me when I can just go bloop. That's kind of mean. Anyway, my friend Jeannie is here. And it's a funny thing. So Jeannie is just so wonderful. She's my Birkenstock sister. And she had ordered some CDs from me, and I didn't sign them. And so here's a question for people. I I don't like to assume that people want me to sign on the CD because maybe somebody wants like a pristine cover. I don't know. Do most people want a signed? I mean, I guess so. Like if I was going to buy an item from Brandy Carlisle, I'm like, scribble your name all over that shit, Brandy. Anyway, this song is for Jeannie. Oh, I know, Keith. Keith was just saying half of those your account is suspended, messages are bogus, but it wasn't an email. It was from Meta, like on the app. Okay, Bex Rana wants the cover signed. Okay, well that's good to know because I have all these vinyl orders that I'm going to be having to fulfill in a week or two, and I need to know, do people want them signed? Anyway, this is Jeannie's request. Bex Rana says, if I want something signed, I want it displayed. That's a good point. You know, I guess a lot of people buy CDs, not so much because they have a CD player, but because they want to display things of that nature. Yeah, okay, yeah. Incidentally, I have actually done that. I have an Anais Mitchell signed one and a Brandy Carlisle. Yeah, okay, all right. Anyway, remind me after this song is over to tell you about the weird comment I got on this song today on the internet. For you, Jeannie. Everybody fits in, everybody gets it, everybody's looking at me. But I'm all kinda awkward, don't know how to talk. First had my face in a magazine, I might feel like I did when I was just a little kid. But ain't no reason not to dive in no fancy dresses or leather boots. They don't wrap around the edges in my tennis shoes, but I can dress it up and put on a show. I put my beer in a teacup and let it go. Ladies in their lipstick working out a CrossFit, girls gone lakes for days. Living for the beach life, happy waves, the good life, Baywatching the waves. There ain't no toned arms here, but hold my beer. There ain't no reason not to dive in no fancy dresses or leather boots. Little rough around the edges in my tennis shoes, but I could dress it up and put on a show. I pour my beer in a teacup and let it go. Yeah, let it go. I let it go. I pour my beer in a teacup and let it go. Here's a little secret, I ain't gonna keep it. There's no such thing as cool. Everybody's messed up, I don't wanna fess up. The perfect man's a fool. We fight against the clock. It's insecurities that talk. Don't we all just hide our own mess with fancy dresses and leather boots? They don't rough around the edges in my tennis shoes, but I can dress it up and put on a show. I pour my beer in a teacup and let it go. Now, it's telling me that in my backstage, our children are dragging chairs above us if someone wants to let them know not to do that. It's a guest backstage named Amos Tupper, and he's sideways. And I don't know if he knows that he's sideways. I hesitate. Well, I'm putting you on there. Here we go.
I didn't do that intentionally. Why? What is going on? I got disconnected. And
Keith,
I don't think
yes, you
it.
can. Keith, you can definitely do another old song request, and I will do it. I will do it if I know it. Now, Bex wants to hear a weird story, please. I feel like I've got weird stories, and yeah, the weird. Oh, that's the reminder that I asked for. Okay, here I go. I'm just gonna mute you while you fiddle.
Yeah.
Oh, Keith, it's so funny that you requested that one. Okay, he's fixed.
Hey,
all right.
Before you get into your weird story, we're going to have a little bit later some old songs. Because we're
Yes,
going
well,
to
not
play.
that one, not the one that was just requested, though.
Well, I can add it to the list, but. Okay, go.
Okay, thank you, because I'm very forgetful. So, I run these ads, and one of them is like me with signs saying who I am and what I'm doing, and the song playing as a recorded version of Beer in a Teacup. And the comment today was something like, all I'm hearing is hipster hayseed, heavy on the hayseed.
Correct.
That's what it was. And took me a minute. I'm like, okay, this does not feel complimentary. And, and sometimes it depends on what the mean comment is, because when you advertise on Facebook, like, you're just going to get mean comments every day. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, okay, well, hipsters, like, if you ever met me, I ain't one. There's nothing hipster here. But the hayseed thing, I had to Google, and it's funny that I had to Google hayseed insult. It's basically calling you an idiot. It's just like calling you like a backwoods.
It's like a hick kind of a thing.
Yeah. And so I think it's funny that I didn't know what it was, and I had to go Google it. But also, like, no. Like, it's just interesting in a song about, like, that very song is using a pretty creative thing, I think, to try to describe, like, just being yourself. Mm-hmm. And this person obviously doesn't understand art and analogy. And so sometimes, depending on what the comment is, I'll go and look up the person's profile. Because, like, if it's a really mean comment about my appearance, yeah, I'm like, I assume that you're like an 80-year-old grumpy man. But this one, like, took some thought, and I looked him up, and this guy is, like, in the folk music community. Mm. And I just think, obviously, he doesn't care or doesn't know that I am too, right? Mm-hmm. And, like, the thing about this folk music community is, like, prides itself on acceptance and kindness. And I think I'm just going to out this guy.
Yeah, it's funny because you didn't tell me who the guy was, and now I'm excited. Is it somebody I know?
No, it's some person nobody knows. But they're gonna.
but you in general, like, comments are good, right? We want comments, even not 100% positive. Comments are good, right? You want that because you want interaction.
Well, yeah, because it's an opportunity for me to get in there and, like, show my personality and, like, am I a doormat or not? And all I said to the person was, well, no one's ever accused me of that one. Although Rob is saying I do have the hipster coffee thing. But here's the thing, Rob. I feel like hipster coffee is like espresso where the foam has been curated into a shape. I don't think a hayseed would use the word curated, by the way. But I think they make it into a shape. My coffee's never a shape.
Yeah. I think it's more fancy. When I think hipster, maybe I'm thinking hippie. I don't know. Let's move on.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And Bex Ranner, I concur.
that is true. That
so
is
true.
Can we use that quote on your website?
Yeah, it's going on my website. Andy Ketch, hey there. So we would love any sort of questions or anything over in the comments. I think that I put that in the description. Do you want to approach the thing, or should I just do a song?
I want to tell you what sounds the crawdads make. Because I have done some research, and I want to educate
folks up. I have read Where the Crawdads Sing and cried to the film. Okay.
And I want to know it. So
what's a crawdad?
A crawfish, crayfish, crawfish.
Okay.
Crayfish, crawfish.
Like a shrimp?
Yeah. Okay. So it's a metaphorical term. They don't actually sing. They can produce sounds from an appendage that I'm not going to try and pronounce.
Sure.
To create pulse trains of air and water bubbles that resemble Morse code. But it's really just about the areas where the crawfish are. So they don't sing. So there's no humming, there's no singing.
And see, that is the book. Like, the whole book takes place where they must.
The crawdads sing, so to speak, but they're not singing. Okay.
Well, thank you for that. I'm really glad we did that.
Yeah, I have some sounds. I'm going to be listening maybe a little later tonight to the crawdads singing. Maybe that's what we'll listen to tonight when we go to sleep. Maybe that'll be our song. Will be the crawdads singing.
So on that note,
Sing a song.
I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sing a song, and I'm gonna do my most hipster song.
Okay.
Really, only because Rob said that I have that hipster aspect to me.
And before you're gonna send me away. So fine.
I am.
Send me, okay, bye.
I have
Bye.
power.
Go ahead. Send me away.
Oh, he's adorable. Okay. It's true, Rob. You never know where we're going to go here. And after this song, I think we have kind of a surprise announcement for everybody. Sometimes I buy coffee 'cause I've got nothing to do. Every single quiet moment reminds me of you. You've got it all figured out. You're moving out your mama's house, and I'm still waiting for the moment to move me to get out of my own way. Everybody asks me if I'm doing okay. I say yes, but honestly, there's no place I wanna be. I'm holding on to comfort to get me to the evening time, so I can drink it down. It's just a little glass of wine. One becomes two, so I can't forget you. The world is turning slowly. All the world is moving before me. Remember when you told me I was innocence defined? You live in my naivety with your sophisticated mind. I play along so you could be the big man that you wanna be. But my tongue, it isn't like I didn't know you took the best of me. Your words wrapped in pretty paper, snowballing so quickly. One day I'm my own woman, the next day I'm beholden to you. Why was I holding on to comfort to get me to the evening time, so I can drink it down? It's just a little glass of wine. One becomes two, so I can't forget you. The world is turning slowly. All the world is moving before me. Oh, drink it down slowly, drink it down sane, till I forget who I am again. Drink it down slowly, it's still a choice. I forget the sound of my own voice. Comfort to get me to the evening time. It's just a little glass of wine. One becomes two, so I can't forget you. The world is turning slowly. All the world is moving before me. Welcome back.
So
You look stunned. We have questions over here.
Every time you send me away,
You go sideways.
I go sideways.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's gonna be a problem, because I don't know that you can have me on screen the whole time. I do a lot of bopping. I do some
Yeah, we'll figure.
medicine.
I'll just push the button and then.
It's just like that.
I want to
Okay,
address some questions over in the comment section. Nora, I absolutely will do your song for you. Yes, Keith, I think that the lyrics to Mothers are on my website. And if those lyrics are indeed on my website, then yes, I'm going to do that song. I could try it anyway and see how much I remember. And then we have this one. Okay, so this question, I'm glad you asked this because
Yeah.
we did like a practice interview the other night. He asked me questions and he asked me this one. Totally song dependent. I would say I would say for me, like I lead with melody. That's just what my head does for the most part. Like, and I'll come up with like a hooky melody, and oftentimes the words come with it, or a shape of words. So, for example, Paul McCartney, when he wrote Yesterday, originally wrote it with lyrics to kind of mark the shape like this. Scrambled eggs. Oh, baby, how I love your legs. Those are the wrong chords, but it was scrambled eggs. Oh, baby, how I love your legs. And then he went back and made the lyrics good.
Yeah.
So I've had that. I've had like just a title come first, and then you write to the title. So it's really just kind of depends on the day, to be honest with you. And if we're being fully transparent here, I haven't written a song since maybe June.
Yeah, it's been a while. But yeah, most of the time when you do it, it's a hum into your phone, and that kind of can tell that's coming. Can we tell folks that we're talking about maybe following one of your songs? I think is a
Yeah. Okay. So it does happen. Now it happens mostly when I'm driving. Something about like doing an activity that requires whatever half of your brain that is. It just quiets that part, and it lets creative ideas come from me. And I can pretty much on demand make a catchy melody if I want to. But it's when I have like a lyrical idea, and he knows it now. It's just, everybody shut up.
Yeah.
I have to go chase this little idea, because otherwise I'll lose it. So to answer your question, for the most part, it's some chunk of a lyric with a melody that goes with it is what happens first.
But we've been talking about your patrons and Patreon, and one of the things we've been talking about doing is how to enhance that experience. And one of the things we were kicking around today was, next time as you go through writing a song, me letting you go through it, but then after we're going to talk a little bit about each step along the way, and then we'll do kind of a enhanced little mini podcast about writing a song and kind of how that song came to be, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent.
Yeah, we can do that. And I think part of it too, like, is a little bit lazy. And what I mean by that is, if I had 4 hours of I know no one's going to bother me, I could come sit down here and just write a song. It may not be good, but I can like just do it on demand, But when I have to co-write, you can't control very much of what's happening. Like, you have a scheduled co-writing session. You just have to write, for that moment. And so you can kind of like, it's not always just like, oh, the idea came to me and I'm going to write a song now. Like, you can just sit there. Like, it's work too. Like, it's like a woodworker, like a craftsman can go make something on demand.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily like inspired, but.
And I think when you do that when you're in those songwriting groups where you get your songwriting prompts and you'll pound out a song, and maybe once every 3 or 4 times, it's something that you keep and work into the rotation, and the other ones are just kind of do it because you're exercising and practicing that skill, I think.
Yeah. Perspiration versus inspiration. It's true, Andy. Yeah. And you kind of have to have those, like, now that our son's in school, that's where I'm going to be at. It's like, okay, it's 10 o'clock. It's songwriting time. Yeah. Because the more you do that, the more likely you're going to be there when a good song or a good inspiration shows up for you. Yeah.
So you want to,
and I'm going to try a song like that. That's what I'm going to do. While you figure out if the Mother's lyrics are on my website.
I'll check on that, and I think maybe when we come back or after the next song, do you want to do my favorite wheel of old songs?
Yes, Nikki is here, and okay. Rob has a question. I'm just going to leave this up here while I sing my song, and
well, we could tell him if we want about the beginning and end of our son's athletic career today.
Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, I'll do my song, and then we'll rendezvous. Athletics. It's been a minute since I played this one. Oh, hey, Camilla. Camilla is my son's friend from karate. They pow together. Oh, man. Okay, so I've been wanting to sing this song, and I didn't have a chance to practice today, which was the plan. Oops. We're going to see how much of this I remember. Because, y'all, I'm working on a new record right now. And at the moment, the working title is Family Business. As in, don't share the family business. We talked about the hard stuff you went through as a kid, and all the shitty little things that you wish you never did, and how you did not think, could not believe you'd find relief in me. Turns out you do. Your heart was a locked door. Rob asked me to remove this. Darling, I never loved you more. I thought about the ways I didn't give you enough grace, how I'd run and hide when I could not abide the frown on your face, and how I did not think, could not believe I had a part in this pain. Turns out I do. My heart was a locked door. Darling, I never loved you more. Getting over the ways we hurt each other every day, it's like a pebble in the road. You pick it up or you get stoned, and I don't want to live in 1992. I want to be right here with you. I ain't ever been one to speak darkly of the dead, how the things they used to tell me live rent-free inside my head. And in this lonely state, you can't evacuate a tenant without proof. Here's what I'll do. I'll burn down the locked door. 'Cause darling, I never loved you more. Getting over the ways we hurt each other every day, it's like a pebble in the road. You pick it up or you get stoned, and I don't want to live in 1992. I want to be right here with you. We talked about the hard stuff till the middle of the night. You looked at me, hand on my knee, and said we're gonna be alright. And I did not think, could not believe we could talk till we found truth. Turns out you do. To hell with the locked door. Darling, I never loved you more. I never loved you more. I never loved you more.
Flipped me again. It flipped me right around.
Is that your telephone? Are you on your telephone?
Yeah, but what does that have to do with the price of chocolate?
Because it, when you move the iPhone, it reorients.
No, I'm not on my iPhone. I'm on my iPad. So no.
Oh, then I can't speak to that. Now let's back to the athletics.
Okay. I sent you. I did text you.
I didn't notice. I was really in the moment.
I know.
Oh, that. So Rob didn't want me to leave this on. I just thought it was funny to have my face sitting there with I have a question about athletics.
Yeah.
And the question is, how much does Grace know about the Premier League? What I know is this. I know it exists. Okay. I know that it is indeed a sporting league.
That's true.
I believe that it is football.
Correct.
Okay. And I also think that it might be restricted to the UK.
Yeah,
Go.
that's also true. And you know that I've been over there to watch games, but
And you
that's
built a Lego stadium.
I did build a Lego stadium for my favorite team. Yes, correct.
Scott is notoriously difficult to buy gifts for a number of reasons. One of which is that he eschews any sort of gifting scenario. Take that, haystack guy or whatever it was, hayseed guy, eschews.
Mm-hmm.
But he fell in love with the wolves. He's wearing the hat now, and so I'm like, oh, finally, I know what to get him for gift. Just wolves shit. And so every time it comes time to buy you sporting or gifts, I just go on their discount website and I buy all the discounted wolf stuff. And that's why you have a world's best granddad.
I do have a world's best granddad wolves mug because although now with tariffs, not to get political, I don't think we can buy those anymore. I have to.
Well, I haven't looked.
Jacked up. That's okay.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, when it's
Correct.
gifting time. Nora asks who's the favorite team, and it's the Wolves.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
From Wolverhampton.
They're not good, but they are the team that I follow.
They're not good, but they are yellow, white, and black. So
they have good colors.
And I'm aware of them. So I think that's key.
That is key.
So Nora had a request. Did you determine if those lyrics are available on my website?
No, I got distracted by looking up for when we do our Wheel of Old Songs.
Okay.
Songwriters, and I was looking up the name of my favorite YouTube show. Sorry.
Okay.
I will look at what song do you want me to look up?
Mothers. We have a request for mothers. We have a request for Put the Ring On Every Day. But you know what? Why don't we do the wheel? Let's do the wheel, and then we'll do the requests.
The wheel, okay.
We'll do that. Okay. So Scott created this last time, this idea. He asked me to make a spinner, and I failed at it. You can watch that live stream another time.
It was poor.
He has selected a number of songs that I wrote and have not played in years. I'm a little bit... I have a level of anxiety about this.
Off of these old albums, right?
Okay, so the game is going to be how much of the song do I recall?
Can you play? And then as we move forward, if we continue with this, I'll pick up some of the requests that are on here and we'll add them to the wheel of old songs. Next time. So here are the songs that I've picked. Alice, Still, Who Put the Bottle Down, Things You Already Know, The Beast, and Heartstrings.
These are deep cuts from the vault indeed, Andy.
These are deep. So we're going
Bex Ranner challenges me to make up new lyrics on the fly.
Oh, she does that sometimes. You do that sometimes.
If I'm performing like in front of a live audience, I have to. I feel like there's a level of like cushion and forgiveness on a live stream, but okay.
But I will tell you that will be if we don't do it this week, for sure next week, I will build some kind of contraption that you will end up writing a new song live.
Rob, I have done a freestyle rap when I didn't remember my lyrics. Yes, I have.
All right. Are we ready to spin?
Yeah, spin it.
And then, okay, ready? Here we go.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Heartstrings.
Okay. It would be helpful if I remembered the key, but I think that it's here.
Could you tell me the story behind the song of Heartstrings?
All right, listen. Can I explain what you're doing?
What's the story behind the song?
Okay, if you go on YouTube, I mean, you're probably on YouTube right now, but after this, if you were to look up like local cable access channels, you'll find inevitably a lot of like music shows. And we sometimes watch them to fall asleep. And some of the hosts ask questions like this. Welcome to this. Wait, I don't want to say what it is because I'm totally like mocking this person. I'm not going to say. But anyway, one of the questions was, this is the opening question this interviewer gave. There's the art. They have had the opening music. Now you see the interviewer, the interviewee, and it goes like this. So, anyway. That's your opener. You had all this time to prepare a first question, and you start with so anyway.
And it's usually, we finally got you to the studio. How was the traffic?
Yeah.
And they talk for a little bit
Oh.
about the traffic. I love that show. And there are
I do
multiple
too.
shows like that we do watch. And
Hundreds
they're
of
very-
episodes. Hundreds. It is a well that will never disappoint you unless what you're looking for is quality. But there's always an episode there.
And I can do this for hours.
I know.
And
I know that you
and
can.
last week to Erin Ash Sullivan and Nikki was around and I was just interviewing Erin.
I know you were.
So Grace, what's the story behind the song? Give it to me. What is it?
All right. I wrote this in 2015. Had to be 15. And if you've signed up for my mailing list, you've probably read a little bit about this. But I once dated a guy who very much told me he was available and then was very much not. Was not. And it was devastating. And I wrote a lot of songs about this person. And in retrospect, I'm grateful because I got so many songs.
You got so many songs about that gentleman.
Yeah. Now we're going to find out here if I remember this one. Because this is the one, at the time I was teaching 70 kids a week. I was teaching piano and they loved this one. The kids really liked this song.
And so the 8 to 12-year-olds would say, hey, Grace.
No. They were teenagers.
Play that song about the married man.
Stop it. They didn't know what it was about. They were 14, 15, and they made me feel cool. You stop it. Bye.
Send me away. Bye.
All right. How much of Heartstrings do I remember? All right, here's a question before I begin. Have you heard the recorded version of this, guys? It's on all the places. What am I doing? He's looking at me. It's getting hard to breathe. Here I am crawling down on my knees. Don't give my heart back to me. Keep strumming on my heartstrings. You take away all of the pain. Keep strumming on my heartstrings. I want you to be mine. Want you to be mine. Who am I talking to? He looks at the floor. You don't want me anymore. So here I am crawling down on my knees. Don't give my heart back to me. I want you to know. You take away all of the pain. Keep strumming on my heartstrings. I want you to be mine. Want you to be mine. You cut me down. You know it hurts. You just like me. You show it. Your heart is gone. Keep strumming on my heartstrings. You take away all of the pain. Keep strumming on my heartstrings. I want you to be mine. Want you to be mine.
No. How dare you bring me back around sideways? How dare you?
Well, I did okay with that. I did okay.
You did.
I didn't.
did.
I took the last verse and I made it verse 2, and then I neglected to sing a third verse.
Well, you did fine. I put a link in the comments.
I saw that. I appreciate that. Thank you, Bex Rainer. It's a pop song. And I love the production on the recorded version. It was the first, that came out before I'm the Apple, the CD. So that was one of just like the first singles I did as a solo artist.
Yeah, no, you did very well. That
Thank
really
you.
hit it scratched my itch, so to speak. Can we do one more round a little later? Would you like to do one more round a little later?
Sure. Yeah.
I'm going to replace Heartstrings with a different song because we don't want to hear that twice.
Great. Yeah. Okay. That sounds great.
I think I could throw a rock and hit another song about that same fellow.
Yeah. No, I think that's accurate. I'm going to go ahead and I want to use so many big words since that person called me a hayseed. I'd like to acquiesce to Nora's request for a piece of music.
Okay.
About marriage.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to tune. I'm gonna have to tune the guitar. So give me a second.
Okay. And while you do that, we'll just say that I sent you the lyrics to Mothers.
Hold on, I can't hear you.
All right. I'll just do all the talking, then that's just fine.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said I'll just do all the talking. That's fine by me. I do that anyway.
The production team needs money in the budget for a microfiber cloth. Is something blurry? That's what Rob just said. Is there a blur? Or this is the hayseed in me that's not quite understanding. All right, come on. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So last time I performed with my band, whenever that was, a week or so ago. Oh, I get it, Rob. Okay. Because you wiped the whiteboard with your fingers, Scott. Rob, you're way quicker than me. This is vastly out of tune. So anyway, last time I performed with my full band, I recorded it. We played really great, but some of the audio's a little crunchy. And so I think what I'm going to do, this is really a request for Rob and anybody else there who is on my Patreon. I'm going to post it on Patreon tomorrow.
Okay.
And if the audio quality isn't really irritating to most people, like the crunchiness bothers me a little bit, but if it doesn't bother most people, I will share more of those videos because we had a lot of fun on that show.
Yes.
Come on.
Well, you do that. We haven't even talked about the fact that you went to a Ren Fair this weekend.
I did.
And we saw the beginning and end of our son's athletic career with one ball. One ball.
One Velcro ball.
One Velcro ball when Dad did the thing where he said, just step back, I'm going to throw one to you, and we'll see how far away I can throw it from.
I was okay, we can talk about that after. I want to play Nora's song. I don't want to forget.
Play Nora's song. Bye-bye. Send me away. I'm going to go flip to the side. Just
sure. Yeah. Put the ring on every day. A promise kept, a promise made. Stood in front of everyone, so innocent when we begun. Now look how far we've come. Half the bills are overdue. Drowning here in debt with you. Some days we're treading endlessly. I'm so glad it's you with me. We put the ring on every day. Some days we're boxers in the ring. Some days you're Swayze, dirty dancing. Some days life leaves you on the floor. Some days you're begging me for more. It gets easier, they say. It doesn't always feel that way. You put the ring on every day. special date for groceries. Milk and apples, bread and cheese. And as we're standing in the line, it's always you catching my eye, and you don't even have to try. I'll put the ring on every day. I can't help but wonder where I'd be if I let you get away. Driving down the highway till the darkness comes, singing to myself just to hear someone say it'll be okay. Some days we're boxers in the ring. Some days you're Swayze dirty dancing. Some days life leaves you on the floor. Some days you're begging me for more. It gets easier, they say. It doesn't always feel that way. You put the ring on every day. When my hips don't work no more, and there's a shoehorn by the door, my knuckles scream and swell and sing. Pull the band off with a string. You're still my more than everything, and I'll find a different way to put the ring on every day.
Oh,
Not sideways. You are not sideways.
lovely song, Grace. Grace,
Nora,
what's your favorite? No, Grace. I love Dirty Dancing. What's your favorite scene from Dirty Dancing?
I have never watched Dirty Dancing.
But
Is
you
that
talk
the
about it in
one?
your song.
Whoa. Is that the one where he comes out in his underwear and socks and slides down the wood? I asked this before. I don't remember the answer.
Rob,
No. Wait, that was.
that's risky business. Not even close.
Oh, that's Tom
about
Cruise.
prostitute.
That's Tom Cruise.
Correct. Yes, Patrick
Okay.
Swayze, very good.
That's great.
So, not about Dirty Dancing. You don't know anything about Dirty Dancing. I'm so glad that you have your wedding ring on then every day. You have your wedding ring on.
Nora says this. We talked about this the last live stream.
Sorry, Nora. I'm new.
Okay, so here's what's going to happen. Scott and I here are. Can I tell them what we're starting tonight? Can I share that?
Oh, yeah.
We are going to start a podcast, and tonight we're going to record our first, perhaps practice episode. I don't know. And I'm not going to tell you necessarily what the theme of it is, but a different idea I had for a podcast was my pop culture gaps.
Correct.
That's just a different idea because there are so many of them.
Yes, there are many, and I would truly enjoy doing that. Maybe that's what it will become, but really we're building this first episode around what I think is the greatest title in all of podcasts right now. So we're just going to do that first.
Yeah,
and then we'll go to
what we'll do.
Gaps.
That could go a whole other way. Gosh, you just distracted me. But maybe, if we do a good job tonight, we can share that on Patreon. Maybe we'll do that.
I think that would be a grand idea.
Andy says we all have pop culture gaps. It's true. We do, except Scott doesn't.
No, and Andy, no, this is more than just pop culture. She has large vacancies. There's years of movies she hasn't seen.
But I know a hell of a lot about the sinking of the Witta, and I know a lot about King Henry VIII's Mary Rose and Ernest Shackleton. I know those
are some
things.
songs I can put. Those are songs I can put on the wheel.
Not
Are we going to do
tonight.
the wheel now? You got to do the song first, then we'll do the wheel?
No, go ahead. Do the wheel. Did you determine if those lyrics are on my website for Keith?
They're not on your website. However, I did text them to you. How would you like me to get them to you? Is texting acceptable?
Because I can't. Poor Keith asks for songs every week, and I'm always like, I don't know it. I don't know.
We will do it.
Listen,
do you want me to print them out and bring them to you?
No, I've got them here. I'm gonna do this song for Keith. It's the first thing I'm gonna do.
Okay, so you're dismissing me again.
What am I doing?
You're dismissing me.
I am not. I don't. Here's the thing. I have been forgetful lately, and I don't want to forget Keith's request.
Okay.
It's apt to happen.
Play this one.
Wait, I'm gonna play this song. Rob suggests we should call the podcast the Hipster Hayseed.
Oh, that's actually, we may have to do that. That's actually pretty
not
good.
Bad. That's not
the
bad.
Hipster Hayseed Hour. Yeah, I like that. I may have to go with that.
So prior to my breakdown this morning over Facebook restricting my account briefly, I was listening back to Daughter, like the album Daughter. Mm-hmm. Because I don't, might be surprising to people, I don't listen to myself. I don't listen to my
it's true.
music. But today, I thought to myself, I'm enjoying listening to it. And that's really all you can ask, right? Is like you want to make things that you would like as a listener. And the production's really great and different. You know, the songs were so varied. I really like it. I'm really glad I listened to it.
I'm glad you found a new favorite artist.
I'm not my own favorite artist. No. Okay, and Rob is ready to be our guest. And I'm assuming he means both on the podcast and on here.
Oh, on the podcast, I have an episode that I think he will be able. The one I told you about that he will be able to help us with because we need at least 3 or 4 people for that one.
Yeah.
And I thought of him, so he will fit in for that one for sure.
Okay, here we go. Here goes nothing.
Are you leaving me up? Or are you gonna?
No, I'll leave you up for just a moment. So, as I was listening to the album Daughter, it took me back to 2020 because I wrote that whole thing. Like, I remember having this moment where I couldn't perform with a band anymore, right? Because it was 2020. And I thought, shit, I have to completely reinvent myself. Like, if this is our new world, I just didn't have songs that I had written to play all by myself. And so Daughter was just like me reinventing myself as a songwriter. It's kind of cool to listen to because I feel like if I'm analyzing myself as an artist, that's really where it starts.
All right.
Okay, I'll take you off now. You didn't seem interested in talking about it.
No,
so
I had a comment and I decided to pump the brakes on the comment.
Oh, okay. So, I appreciate that. That means it would have been... It may not have been the kindest comment.
I think for the sake of all of us, it's a good thing I pumped the brakes on it. Go ahead, send me away. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye. All right. So now that I have the words here, the real question is, do I remember the melody? Because I didn't, when I was listening to the album today, I actually didn't listen to this one. This is the last song on Daughter, I think. And the question had come up earlier, like, how do I write songs or what comes first? Our child was an itty-bitty guy. And I was driving around town just trying to like make him his own lullaby is where this started. And then I got to thinking to myself, like the lullaby was just me like pointing out cute little things like, oh, there's a deer and there's a tree, you know, and I thought, shoot, someday I'm going to have to like also introduce him to the bad stuff. And so that's where this came from. There are mothers and there are sons. There are planes in the heavens above. There is dirt and there is mud. There is hurting and there is love. Just a flash across the road. Hearts racing as the car is slowed. There is life in every leaf, and there is blood inside of me. Ooh. There's rain and tired feet, babies crying in the desert heat, and mama sings while mama cries, the last of her sweet lullabies. There is comfort and there is warmth, there is shelter from every storm, and there is hope and there is light, just like darkness in the night. There are mothers and there are sons, there are flowers and there are guns. While we smile, somebody sighs. My darling, open your eyes. Hello, welcome back.
Great. That's a real hipster song.
Is it?
Are you a hipster?
Hipster? Did you get hipster from that?
No. Kramer was once
Hey.
called a hipster doofus, by the way, on Seinfeld. So
Oh,
that's the hipster part, is Kramer.
well, that
You're
could be our
not a doofus.
podcast. That could be our. No, one of us could be the hayseed, and one of us could be the
And
doofus.
He was called a hipster doofus. So yeah, we could. I'll be doofus.
Hey, fun fact: that song peaked at number 2 on the folk radio charts.
Wow.
I don't know if that means anything
Congratulations.
to anybody, but it did. So
Wow, it means a lot of 75-year-old white men. Like
you
that song.
stop that. You
Okay,
stop
sorry.
that now. This is not a place for sass. You're welcome, Keith. Thank you for asking. All right, here's what I think. We've got Andy. Thank you. We've got time for a couple more songs. I think you want to give the wheel a spin there.
I do. And I want to say that, so I've added, it was either going to be Big Man or Woman Like That. I went with Woman Like That. How comfortable are you with that?
More.
Okay. Because I want to know the story behind Big Man.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
so-
hold on.
so-
Time out, pause. I just wanted to let people know, because people were concerned about my finger last week. So let me just clear that
yeah.
up. So I had
Which one was
posted that my
Sure.
finger was completely numb.
That
I've never done that before. It was completely numb. And so I went to a hand therapist who basically was like, ah. And then I was sharing with him how severely anemic I am. And he's like, well, that'll do it. So I am taking measures right now to try to cure my severe anemia. But like,
severe anemia.
when I found out about it, I'm like, it just explains so much, and I can't wait to not feel tired. Like, that's the thing. But the numbness is intermittent still. But today we're good. So anyway,
That's good.
if you were concerned, the finger's still here. It did not get frostbite. We're just
No, that's good. It's just you're anemic. You need more iron.
yeah,
You're deficient.
quite. I think my iron level is like 0. I think I have.
Yeah.
It's none. It's none iron.
Yeah, it said when you looked at the little report, it didn't give like a percentage. It just said, really?
Yeah, the question mark, like, are you alive?
Really? Can that be true? Do it again.
Well.
Okay, so I want to say that. So anyway, I put Woman Like That. Okay, owe it to my nana. And I had a concern
What?
that because of this, that it was gonna like always end up on the ones in the bottom. So I did a sampler, and it doesn't. The arrow lands wherever the arrow wants to land. So
Oh,
it's
you're just
not-
letting people know this is not loaded.
Yeah. I want people to know from the Gaming Commission that this stupid
The
game.
The naming commission. Okay, all right.
You ready?
Spin the wheel.
Give
Spin it. Spin it. Oh,
Still?
okay. All right. All right. Let's see what I can do with that.
Wait. Story behind the song.
What was the question?
A very
was it so anyway?
Story. I want to know about that song.
Okay. Kind of inspired by the same dude. Shocking. I know. But really, like, it is about, I think a lot of us stay in, in this case, relationships, but in situations that are not necessarily where we ought to be. Like, you just kind of, you're going through the motions of life, and and it can be years, and all of a sudden you're like, whoa, how did I get here? And why am I still here? And like, I think sometimes we don't realize that we're not happy.
Is this on an album?
Yeah.
Which one?
Great question. I'm so glad you asked.
Which one? I don't have the answer. I was asking.
Oh, Andy knows. Andy knows. It's on Reasons.
I have an autographed copy right there. Did you know that? I have an autographed copy. So I expect this to be 3 minutes and 26 seconds long.
Andy, that just blew me away that you just had that fact at your fingertips. But anyway, I really like this song. I haven't done it in a long time. I'm hopeful. Let's see what happens. Okay. Taking the seasons of doubt on myself, blaming the winter on you. I knew it was gonna be hard to face the flowers we see to make us turn around. Still we're standing on the same old ground. How did we get here? I don't even know my name. How did we keep going at this prison that we made? How did we get here? Remembering pictures of days in the sun, and knowing I'm smiling at you. I knew it was gonna be hard to stay, with nothing left to make us stick our ground. I don't wanna see you drown and stick around. How did we get here? I don't even know my name. How did we keep going at this prison that we made? How did we get here? You call me a bitch, you call me rough, you call me anything you want to. You cut the quick, I call your bluff, you call me anything you want to. But I don't wanna see you drowning, stick around. How did we get here? I don't even know my name. How did we keep going at this prison that we made? How did we get here? I don't even know my name. How did we keep going at this prison that we made? How did we get here? How did we get here?
All right. Welcome back to Hayseed and Doofus.
Hey, Terry, I am glad you're here and that you're watching on Facebook. I am glad it is working. Oh, what a kerfuffle that was this morning.
You did excellent, by the way. Not only on the fiasco this morning, but also that song.
Thank you.
How did you feel you did?
Terry, on that song?
Yeah.
I think I did well. Jeannie, that is called Still, and that is on the album Reasons. Thank you, Andy, for that fact finding. It's also on the live album, actually. It's also on the Live at the Zeiterion Theater. Yep. I actually, I haven't listened to it in a while, but I like the unplugged nature of that live version of it. Ooh, update. So, some of you have seen my ad, the I Want to Give You a Free CD ad, and one of the things you can get is that live album, which I am never going to print again.
Yeah.
I don't know how many I have left. I think I've got like 20 left, and that is it. That's like a limited thing. So if you're somebody that like wants all the, like a full collection, now's the time to get that. However, I'm making a new one. We've got some tracks from the Spire Center last December and some in-studio stuff that I did. So I'm really excited about the new live one.
That's exciting.
Okay, Jeannie, it is funny that you say that. So the name of that song is Still. Do I even say the word still in that song? If I do, it might be in passing. This is a point of contention amongst Scott and professional songwriters. Like, generally speaking, you name your song like the most prominent lyric in the song. I, however, always loved Tori Amos, and she doesn't see any need to do that. Like, her songs, like, there's one about, like, Mr. Donut or something, and you're like, where's the donut in this song? Anyway, I know that I'm not Tori Amos, and if I had it to do over again, I might change the title of that song and maybe make Still be the parenthetical title, because the idea was like, oh, we're just still here. That's where I got that title from. But anyway, oh, Andy, thank you. Honestly, it's been such a like roller coaster of emotions today that thank you. And thank you to everybody hanging out tonight. It really means the world to me, because I was a lost soul when this whole thing.
No, not only that, but we couldn't broadcast last week because you had all the things going on last week, right? You had your finger and your voice, right? You had done for the first time multi-hour shows, like 3 or 4 in 4 nights.
Mm-hmm.
And so your voice was gassed.
Yeah, and it's probably the anemia too showing up. And also, like, I had an MRI last week. Like, I just had a lot of medical things going on too. There were just a number of. It was a big week.
I feel like I took it really well Monday night when you said you didn't want to do the live stream. I really was supportive and right.
He gets so mad. Your bedside manner. Scott loves doing this live stream, and if he gets like an inkling that we maybe can't do it, oh, he's inconsolable. Would you agree?
Yeah, it's just because I so love to listen to your songs.
Is that what it is? I don't know if that's what it is. All right. We get time for one more number. I'm going to turn it over to the interviewer here. What do you want to hear?
Oh, that's exciting. You can't do that to me. I'm never prepared. I'm just going to pick the wheel up again.
No wheel.
Okay.
I have a feeling I know what you're going to pick. It's a wheel song. It's a wheel song that you really like.
Oh, then do it.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
Oh, you don't. Okay.
No, but I'm also not thinking real hard. Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
You're going to do that, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm surprised you indicated that this song brought you to tears. So
we'll just do it. And
and it landed on it anyway. It did it anyway. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. This is the last song tonight. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Next Monday.
Wait, one more thing. Is this like? And I know there was some suggestion that I need a cloth, but this is my only erasing device. This feels a little sad to see a man.
Yeah. You need the microfiber.
Like this is man. Like that's guy stuff there, right?
No. You need a cloth. I just wanted to say, just because the world has just felt like lots of things going on. I hadn't even looked at my travel schedule until today, but I'm actually going to Nashville next Monday. So I will double check and report back on whether we can do.
Wait, I'm just
Monday
putting the
night.
math together on that. You take your equipment with you.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll discuss after. Bye. Things you already know by now. I'm weak when you come around. Without saying a word, you calm me down. Secret looks, secret smiles and scars from battles we have won. We're standing up, but we've come undone. I don't say it enough, you don't make me so. I don't say the things you already know. Grieving ghosts that are gone and left you carrying their burden. You're standing up, but you're still hurting. I don't say it enough, you don't make me so. I don't say the things you already know. No, I hope you never doubt that I'm here for the long haul. Sometimes you gotta say it all. I don't say it enough, you don't make me so. I don't say, but I hope you can feel it. Oh, I should say the things you already know. No.
Love that song. Always gets me. Always.
And if you haven't listened to the recorded version of that in a while, I was listening to it today and so appreciating the I don't even want to call them backing vocals, but my friend and former student Teddy Matthews did this really lush vocal arrangement that almost acts like a string trio. And I'm kind of obsessed with what he did with that. So.
Yeah, that one blows me out of the water when I hear it. And I always forget about it. I forget about the recorded studio version of it. And he's phenomenal. Yeah. It makes it a really unique song, kind of where it fits. It's definitely I don't even know how to explain it, but I love it.
So anyway,
Anyway,
that's where that
story
comment
behind
goes.
that song.
That's where that comment goes. Anyway, thank you all for hanging out. It remains to be seen if we can do next Monday, but I will keep the mailing list posted. So if you're not on the mailing list, you should join it. But I think that everybody here is. And we're going to go work on our podcast. And then on Patreon tomorrow, I'm going to post a live video from that band show.
The last thing I'd like to share is that I was looking at the intro to our podcast, and I think this line is going to stick. This will give folks a hint.
Okay.
It's like Clue with your Nana, except I'm your Nana. What do you think? Accurate, though? Accurate?
Yeah. Yeah, it is like Clue with your Nana. Yeah.
And
I think we all, if any of us are in the world of this thing we're going to talk about, it 100% started with our Nana.
It's a Nana. I want a cup of tea. I want to sit with my Nana.
And some of those cookies that came in the blue tin, the shortbread cookies in the blue tin, right, with your tea.
Cookies. Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, have a good night, everybody.
Bye.